Here's an interesting problem to solve. Let's do a quick analysis to see how we go about solving this type of problems. The analysis goes something like this. We're going to grab the top one, factor it. If you don't know how to factor this, I'll touch it a little bit over here. And then you're going to factor the bottom one as well. It's x minus 4, x minus 4. Having factored all four little factors, we're going to divide the number line into segments. When setting this one equal to 0, this one equal to 0, and those equal to 0, that's where the division line on the number line shows up. And then all we have to do is pick small numbers among each one of the zone, and you're going to go through each one of the terms, see if they're going to be positive or negative, and do an analysis that way. We'll write up the equation solution from there. But before we go there, let's touch quickly how to factor something like this when the coefficient on the front is not 1. This is what we learned way back when I was in school. So what you do is called efficient. Here's you hook your line and sinker onto the last number, which is the constant term, and you're going to factor a fake one. That's why I drew it in the bubble. You're going to multiply 6 to 2, which is 12, and you're going to factor this really easy one. You can just blindly factor it. For this case, since it's a minus 12 and plus 11, we have x plus 12, x minus 1. And since this the fake one you factored, when you come out the answer for the one you do want to factor, you're going to replace this x by 6x and leave the 12 and 1 alone, and you're going to divide by 6. The reason you want to divide by 6 is pretty obvious, because you have a 6x times 6x, that's 36x squared. Since you only had the 6x squared to begin with, you're going to normalize the factor by 6. And this will always give you the correct answer. Well, I hope that helps. If it's not clear, you can look up for other methods. It's pretty readily available on YouTube. Now back onto our problem. Since we factored this one, we have where the number line are divided, and we're going to evaluate each one of the segments and solve this inequality over here. Let's write it up. The solution looks something like this. We're going to grab the first one, factor it, put analysis over here, and the second one on the bottom is x minus 4 minus 4. From here, we're going to set each one of the term equal to 0 to figure out where the division line, the segments are divided on the number line. For our case, it's minus 2, 1 over 6, and 4. So it's 4 segments, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to evaluate, pick a number in the segment and evaluate each one of the terms. Since all of them are in multiplication, and we can see minus, 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 that will give you positive. So that becomes a part of the solution. From minus 2 to 1 over 6, I picked 0. I can see it's a plus, so then it's minus, minus, minus. And since I have odd number of minus sign over here, this part is going to give you a negative number. Since I'm looking for bigger than 0, this section is no good for me, so the answer is no on this section. So on and so forth. Evaluate this one and evaluate this one. The final answer is this chunk is good, this chunk is good from 1 over 6 to 4, and from 4 onward is also good. I suppose you can combine those two together and make this together as in 1 over 6 to infinity, if that's you so desire. Well, I hope this helps. Hi, this is Dr. Pan recording from Tucson, Arizona. Please comment, share, or like this video. Together we can make math easy again. Have a confident day.